What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and in this video that I've made for you today, I'd like to talk about the prospects of alt season and how if you understand the dynamics between Bitcoin and altcoins, you can actually make this alt season even more profitable, this bull run overall in crypto more profitable for you if you make the right plays. Now, I want to say before we go forward with this video, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, I'm not saying that you should play the game and trade your life savings back and forth between these assets. What I am saying is that if you have some money that you do play with, some, like a smaller portion of your portfolio that you make trades with and stuff, this might be the right strategy, or at least a decent strategy, something to consider at the very least, okay? The best thing to do, though, for the average person, the way that the average person will make the most money for themselves in this crypto bull run is not picking the best project, picking a project that gets ahead of the pack. It's picking a project that's got some kind of fundamental value in crypto and just holding. Okay, don't try and play the game, just hold. Most of the time when people try to play the game, they mess things up, they make it worse for themselves. With that being said, let's talk about a proper way to play the game based off of the past few cycles that I've been in the crypto market now. This is my third bull market, and we've seen this happen. I've seen this happen the first two cycles that I was a part of. We've yet to see it happen this cycle, but we've yet to see an alt season. I have a feeling that we're going to see these things come to life. So let me just show you what I'm talking about, okay? Altcoins here, for those of you that don't know, the others chart, that's what this is, right? Others. It's the crypto total market cap excluding the top 10. It's the top 125 coins excluding the top 10. Think of it as like the S&P 125 instead of the S&P 500. It's the top 125 coins excluding the top 10 in the crypto market. It's the altcoin index, effectively. You have higher lows and you have a flat top here. We've been consolidating here since July with a very flat point of resistance here. I feel like we're at a point, and I don't just feel like, I think it's very obvious that we're at a point where we're about to break out and see moves higher. Okay, typically in any alt season that we've had, we really see things come alive after Bitcoin does its thing, and then it consolidates, altcoins start to rally. I want to show you what I'm talking about here. We're going to use the weekly chart. We can use the weekly chart. I was going to use the 3-day chart, but I think the weekly chart will probably do it, okay? If we compare this to, let's just do the crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum and stablecoins. We're going to use that one, total 3 ES, new price scale, only because it has more data, right? It's effectively the others chart, but not, it's got XRP and Dogecoin and stuff in it, right? It's not the top 10 excluded, but anyways, looking at this here, notice how these charts are basically one and the same, right? Bitcoin moves up, altcoins move up, Bitcoin moves down, altcoins move down. If you notice, though, at the end of the cycle, and this is actually something important, I wasn't going to mention this, but not because I'm trying to hide it, but just because it's not really relevant to this video, but still something to think about going forward. Altcoins topped off here after Bitcoin. Bitcoin tops off here last cycle in the first peak, altcoins topped off afterwards, right? Notice how altcoins typically run about a month after Bitcoin tops off. That's something to remember going forward. But look here how last cycle, right, Bitcoin's running up here. It's running up, and what are altcoins doing? They're running down. And then what happens? Bitcoin consolidates. So what happens there? When Bitcoin consolidates, that's when altcoins move up. They're moving up this whole time, actually, that Bitcoin's consolidating here. And then Bitcoin rallies. Altcoins get a little pop, but when they really see some extension, when they really pick up the pace, notice how this move is a lot bigger than this move was here. That's after Bitcoin starts to consolidate again, right? Altcoins are consolidating, Bitcoin's moving up. Altcoins are consolidating, Bitcoin's moving up. Bitcoin starts to consolidate, altcoins run, right? Altcoins are consolidating, Bitcoin's running. Altcoins move up a little bit with Bitcoin, but then once Bitcoin starts to consolidate, that's when the pace really picks up for altcoins. Do you see the trend here? And that's 2 cycles ago. We go to the last cycle here, the COVID cycle. We can see the same type of dynamic, the relationship that's taking place here. I'm trying to grab this. There we go. Where you see, and maybe we're not in full-fledged alt season here, so it doesn't really apply, right? Altcoins kind of just go with Bitcoin whenever it's not full-fledged alt season. But whenever we are in alt season, which I would say this is the beginnings of it, this is when alt season is really taking off, right? You can see the pace, the difference here, right? It's like you're growing back here, but alt season was really here. You know what I mean? Whenever we're in the height of alt season, you can see here Bitcoin is starting to move up right here. We have our low, we're starting to move up. And then when do altcoins start to move up as well? It's whenever Bitcoin really starts to consolidate here. That's when altcoins move up. Bitcoin moves up again, right here this week, and notice how altcoins are still consolidating for a few weeks, right? Altcoins get a little pop with Bitcoin, but then when Bitcoin starts to consolidate, altcoins run up a little bit more, right? Bitcoin starts to consolidate here, and altcoins have their finale finish there, moving up even higher, right? We see this time and time again, and there's moments throughout all these little things that I've drawn where they're moving up together, where Bitcoin and altcoins are moving up together. Let's be clear, there will be plenty of times where in alt season when altcoins are moving up and Bitcoin is moving up simultaneously. But going back to the other chart here, we're at a point where the average altcoin has been consolidating for some time. We're about to break out. We are about to break out, and I think this is going to be the catalyst that sets off alt season, because when we break out here, I don't think it's going to be a small breakout. I don't think we're going to find resistance here and then come back down. If we get above that high, we're likely going to be breaking above this high here and seeing new all-time highs as an ecosystem, as an altcoin ecosystem, as a market. You likely continue. This is going to be what kicks off alt season, at least in my opinion. And if that's true, we might be seeing the same dynamics that we've seen before, okay? Which is that Bitcoin runs up, right, as it has this week. Altcoins haven't really run yet, and maybe it keeps running. Maybe it runs for another week or two. Who knows? Maybe it starts to consolidate this week, but whatever Bitcoin runs and then it starts to consolidate, that's when altcoins will take off. And we have run. We have really, I mean, we've been moving up since September 1st here. We've been moving up. Now we might start to consolidate a little bit. I think that we're at a point here where we could consolidate for a week or even two, but probably about a week. And in that time, I think altcoins will really start to come alive. We're at this point right now, my friends, where you need to be fully allocated into the markets. I don't care what you're holding. I don't care if it's in the top 10, the top 50, the top 125, top 500, whatever. You need to be allocated in the altcoin markets or in Bitcoin as well. Something in crypto. I think it's probably a better time to get involved in altcoins than it is in Bitcoin personally, but to some people that's blasphemous. All I'm trying to say is we're about to see an alt season kick off, and the way that this typically behaves is that we see Bitcoin run first and then altcoins run after, right? It's not this 5-part diagram that people laid out months ago where they're saying Bitcoin. I would pull it up. I don't know. Let me see actually if I can pull this up here. I'm gonna try and pull up this diagram real quick. Let me try. Here, I'll do this so you guys aren't just looking at my face. You can see what I'm pulling up here. Let's see. I'm gonna search on my own profile here. Will it let me? Where's the search tab? Let's see. If I search this, does it do C-Zar Gets? No, it won't. Weird. I can't search it. Why can't I search my own tab? That is so lame. Let's do. If I do it like this, will it do it for me? Let me see. Diagram. Let's just see. Nope. Nope. I don't know what I thought I was doing there, but I can't find it. Anyways, there's this diagram that was put out back in, I want to say it was like July or maybe June, where it was like a 5-part process. First, Bitcoin pumps, then funds rotate into Ethereum, and then Ethereum pumps, then funds rotate into blue chips, and then those blue chips pump, and then we get alt season. No, that diagram is made up, you guys. It's made up. It's nonsense, and nobody is smarter for listening to it. I'm sure we're all aware of that diagram that I'm talking about. What happens is Bitcoin pumps, and then altcoins pump. Okay, and not every altcoin is going to pump all at once, but it does. It's not Bitcoin, then Ethereum, then blue chips, then altcoins, then low caps. No, it's not. That's not how it works. No, it's Bitcoin pumps, and then altcoins pump. Bitcoin pumps. Say it with me. Bitcoin pumps, and then it consolidates, and then altcoins pump. Ethereum, Solana, Dogecoin, Pepe, random coins in the top 200. They all pump, and low caps will pump, mid caps will pump, blue chips will pump, all at the same time. All at the same time. Bitcoin runs first, then everything catches up. Then Bitcoin pumps again, then everything catches up. That's how it happens. Anyways, I've got nothing else for you guys. I hope that I made the point clear. We are clearly at the precipice of what will be this cycle's great alt season. It's about to happen. We can see the breakout. It's near. It's nigh. The weekly RSI is getting into the overbought zone here, or we're looking like we're postured that way. Stochastics are bullish. The MACD is bullish as well. Every time we've gotten overbought, we've seen some spectacular growth. We haven't gotten overbought in quite some time, and I think with this, we're winding up for the big swing that's going to take us not just to new relative highs, but new all-time highs as an entire sector of altcoins. And with that, I would believe that we see, you know, something from a high to a low here. We'll probably see something around $1 trillion in total valuation, just above or just below. This is for the altcoin market. So this would be about, you know, anything from a 2.6x to a, let's say like a 3.6x, something in that range between now and the end of this next move, which I theorize will be in the end of October or the very beginning weeks of November. I don't have anything else that I want to say. I've said it all. So if you guys like the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Fun fact for you, it's flu season. It's norovirus season. I've actually never heard of norovirus until this year. It doesn't take a lot to get norovirus, just speaking from personal experience. Wash your hands. Wash your hands, people. I wash my hands religiously. I do. I wash them every single day. I have really good hygiene. And I got sick recently. Wash your hands. It's the best way to prevent getting sick. Totally different, totally unrelated thing, but you know who you are. Wash your hands, okay? Wash your hands. Be clean, be hygienic, because nothing sucks more than being sick in the middle of the night. And I'm just going to leave it at that without getting too graphic, okay? I got nothing else for you. Hit the like button, subscribe. Take care of yourselves. Wash your hands. Bye-bye.